Blessed be. Today is November 15th, and it is National Clean Out Your Refrigerator Day. You know I like a good cleaning holiday, and I asked at my team meeting how long it had been since they had cleaned their fridge. I was impressed. It wasn't too long ago. I know I did it here since I just moved in a few months ago, and it was definitely a task that needed performed to get the refrigerator up to the level I was comfortable with. So that's all done for at least a little while, and it's a lot easier just to maintain the little spills and crumbs that come along and keep up on it and check for expired dates of condiments, all that good stuff. So today, it stays an important day. Clean out your fridge. Today at work, my team meeting went spectacular. Just two of us, and I kind of spent the time where we kind of did a bit of a work hour, I set a timer for 20 minutes with the intent that we spend that time updating our macros. I hadn't done it by adding in the set by layer function, and he hadn't done it at all. He had had some PTO time in within the last week. I was like, you know what, that's perfect. Let's dedicate the time now. I went through, I evaluated my action tree to see where I felt it would be best to place the set by layer command. And I did actually come up with the fact that it should be done after I turn on unfreeze and unlock all the layers, because of course I want them all visible and all manipulatable when I go to set all the layers to be colored set by layer. So I was really happy that I was able to just kind of see where it needed to go. And I just recreated the steps. I'm not real sure if there is a way to modify the action macro once it's been created and actually add in such significant steps. So I just went through the process of redoing it. I took a little snippet of the action tree so I know what I had done. I knew where I wanted to put the piece, so I just kind of redid the steps, added the ones I wanted, finished it up. Works great. I'm very happy with this little extra snippet that just took my action macro one step further. Found something interesting troubleshooting my peers' action macro. From last week when we had worked on it, one of the choices that they did when it came to setting by layer was selecting a window. So set by layer, what objects, and they selected a window. So when they went to run the action macro on the same file, it turns out it comprehended the layers it had selected. Because when they went to run the action macro on a different file, it didn't change all the layers. So then we pulled up the command line so you can kind of see what was going on. And you can see there's that little step where it's calling out layer names. So that bit of information is getting embedded into the select window. Now when I went through my process of adding set by layer to my action macro, when I set by layer to select what I wanted, I typed in all. And so it's always reading all, not layered named specific items. So that was an interesting find today as we troubleshot together. And that's the exact point of doing it together, is to see what somebody else is encountering and get to apply what you know about the system to it in a manner, because I didn't create it that way, so I didn't run into that problem to learn how to make that solution. So I grew from his experience, and I got to contribute to his solution. And he's got an action macro now that is doing better than last week. So all in all, it's a win for everybody. So I'm beyond pleased with the progress we are making on this and the experience we are getting by interacting with each other in this way. And I think they really appreciate it too. If you'd like to hear more entries into the CAD Witches Grimoire, don't forget to hit subscribe. And until next time, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.